We have conservative people in the marketplace. Everyone's not a Democrat. I know you think they all should be, but they're not. Everyone's not a liberal. I know you think they all should be, but they're not. So stop acting as if when you make a political, you know people are going to disagree with it. When you make that decision, either ride with it or not.
Welcome to the Black Table.
Target lost $9 billion in market capitalization. They actually dropped, their stock dropped because they got some Pride Month stuff going on in their stores, and a lot of conservative folks don't like that shit. So, hey, people are mad at Target because Target's like, whoa, okay, we're getting a lot of backlash. We lost a lot of money. Our company's a lot less attractive. Our stockholders are like, what the hell is going on, Johnson? We're talking about going from $74.3 billion to $65.3 billion in like a couple of days. Yeah. 74 to 65. That's a change there. That's almost $10 billion, Johnson.
Huge chunk of change.
Huge chunk of change. So, yeah, we ain't talking about no small potatoes. So, Target had to readjust. But before we get into their readjustment, yo, question to the audience, man. Does the market matter or what? Like, real talk, like if you got a business and come on, man, does anybody really believe that Target did this for any other reason than to get cool points? You think they really care about LGBTQIA? Do you really think they do? See, corporations by and large are not people. They're there for profit. So do you really think the Target said, let's celebrate Pride Month and let's put a bunch of babies' clothes with trans and LGBTQ friendly insignia and words, captions? You think they did that because they just love the gays? Because if that's the case, they love the gay folks and the LGBTQs last year, right?
Right.
And the year before that, right?
Exactly.
So like, why you suddenly give a damn? Because they want to virtue signal. Okay, you think that's good for the business? Fine. It's a price to pay for that. My opinion about this changed because at first I was like, well, look, I'm with Gavin Newsom. If you say you're going to ride for some folks, you should ride for them. Then I thought about it. Nah, I'm not with Gavin Newsom. Gavin's trying to score political points. Of course, Target is hypocritical. And they start taking the shit off the shelves when the shit hit the fan. That's what corporations do, baby. The corporation is not there to save gays or make gays more comfortable with life. That corporation does not care one way or the other. When the corporation puts out a Black History Month something, that's to appease liberals. That's to ride the wave. It's it's a currency. It's actual term for it. Were they greenwash or something wash? Somebody knows it. Put it in the comment section. So Target is reaping what Target sows, which is phony baloney, ride the woke train. And I got no problem with wokeness. But if you ain't authentic, you're going to come out as a hypocrite. So maybe I do agree with Gavin. But not for the reasons he does. Because he's doing the same thing. He riding the wave. Target, some things are overblown. People are faking the funk and lying and exaggerating, which is always the case. They're not selling anatomy part hiding swimsuits for babies.
Right.
That's crazy. Like, who put that out there? See, that's when you lose me. When you go too damn far with the smear. Now, they got some clothes that's in rainbow colors and shit that I would buy my kids. Because my kids, when they was 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, ain't know nothing about sex or who was attracted to what. They was attracted to pizza and chicken nuggets, cotton candy. So that's nonsense. And so that's why I don't like, so it's a lot of phoniness going on. Mrs. Black, interject. What do you think? Do you think Target is doing this because, why did Target put this shit in the store to begin with? What do you think? It's a thought. It ain't no fact.
I think it's an appeasement. They're trying to appease a community. However, it seems like where they set these products up, those particular communities just didn't agree with them to the point where employees were being threatened, and displays of the merchandise was being tipped over, and there was just a huge backlash. So maybe what they thought was a good idea, again, to appease a certain group of folks, a bigger backlash came from those who opposed it. So
I agree. I think, and it's weird because most things are done like, so people love comparing this to black folks. They say, "Oh well,
yeah.
Well, I don't remember them putting any black pride, but okay, who cares? Say they did. We are 13% of the population. Mm-hmm. We buy a lot of shit from Target, so I can see that. I wouldn't say that means that they ride with us. They're trying to capitalize off of us because this is a capitalistic system. Right. But when Target does it, it's like, well, they are good people. This is a good company that cares. Yeah. Exploitation of vulnerability, pretending to be your friend does not make them your friend. Once again, hey, look, if you don't know where I stand on this, I personally don't care who you date, don't care who you see, don't care. If you want to change anything, do it. Shit. You live once and we only get a short ride. And if you think you would enjoy that ride around the sun just so many times in a certain whatever, do it, man. I support that. And you should be treated with the utmost respect. That's how I see that. But as for the market rejecting a company because they do something they don't like, that happens all the time, Johnson. And the market decides. I lose customers all the time. They call Patreons, subscribers, fans all the time. And you know what? I don't change my tune because some left. I say these aren't the people for me. But see, Target can't do that because they never were riding for anything. They don't have any ethics behind it. They're not undergirded by some type of moral clause or a moral compass. They don't have to look at Mrs. Black in the eye and say, woman, you're still, you know, I'm still a good man, right? I'm a man of virtue. I'm a man of integrity, right? They don't have these types of concerns. With them, it's about bottom line. And if you lose, what's the percentage on that? 12% drop. Yeah, it's time to rethink some shit. That's called misjudging the market. I don't care what the so-called center or the liberals say. That's a big hit. Yeah. That's a big hit. So, and I'm sure there are some LGBTQ people who are like, what the hell is this? I don't think everybody agrees with what Target did, whether they're on the left or right, the middle, or the outside, the inside, the perpendicular. But the market gets to choose if they want to rock with you or not. Now, the violence and threatening employees, that we can't tolerate that shit. Them employees don't have nothing to say and nothing to do with what the hell Target put on the shelf. Don't like it, don't shop there. Right. Why ain't nobody talking about the violence of conservatives showing up at Target trying to throw hands? Got to hear about Jordan Neely for a fucking 2 weeks. What about Target workers who can't go to work in peace because you don't like what's on the shelf in aisle 14? Right. Oh, what's this shit about a Satanist?
Oh, there was something. Let's see. Designs by Pralin. I guess I'm pronouncing that correctly. It's a London-based company that designs and sells occult and satanic theme LGBTQ clothing and accessories. Have also created a backlash. So,
see,
it just goes on and on. But it's like, all people can do is express their activism in it. And I mean, I think folks did it the right way by just not buying anything from Target.
Right.
That's what affected the bottom line, and that's why, they're losing their stuff.
And that's what happens.
Yeah. So I mean, what better market analytics?
We have conservative people in the marketplace. Sorry.
Yeah.
Everyone's not a Democrat. I know you think they all should be, but they're not. Yeah. Everyone's not a liberal. I know you think they all should be, but they're not. So stop acting as if when you make a political, you know people are going to disagree with it. When you make that decision, either ride with it or not. Yeah. Ride with it if you make the decision and expect turbulence. I do. I put out a video shitting on DeSantis or DeSantos or Biden. I know I'm going to catch backlash. I'm not like, oh my God, I said something about Biden.
You know it's expected.
I know I'm expecting it. How could Target put out something with Satanists on it and not expect the Bible Belt to go, what the hell is this? Right. I can't believe that. What in the... Yeah. So it ain't got nothing to do with if I agree with it. I do. First, we don't rock no Satanist shit around here. We ain't on that. But I don't care if you do. I just would never buy it. I don't think that would stop me from stopping at the store. I just wouldn't purchase it. I'm not a radical in that way. It's like, But yeah, you get what you pay for. Yeah. How about that? Comment section, let me know what's up. You guys, is Target, are they corrupt, or is this kind of run of the mill for corporations where they try to capitalize off the swings? They try to just get on the good side of whatever, and then they catch hell, and then yeah. Just like we stopped shopping in places. What was it? Balenciaga had some shit with some weird stuff, and people stopped buying that, or
something with it had something to do with children.
Yeah. I
don't know the entire story.
They had kids dressing. They had a line of clothes that was like, they had kids. I don't know. It was something weird. I forget it, but this they're not the first retailer to face backlash, but it's backlash about LGBTQ issues. So now it's all these other ramifications coming to it. Right. Comment section, let me know what you think about this. Is Target tripping, or is America tripping? And see, that's my point. You can't say America's tripping because there's consumers. Mm-hmm. They don't want what you got.
Right.
If they don't want it, they don't want it. What are you going to do? We're going to shame them because they don't want us to have these types of... How dare they not? So you're going to tell them that they are not Christian-like because they don't want their kids. I don't know. Now, speak with your dollars. Don't use your hands. Don't get violent. Just shop elsewhere.
Exactly.
That's all.
Yep.
The Black Table.